Welcome back everyone to Valkyria Chronicles. This is Israel's son and we're doing... And I'm going to check the remaining Castlefront Street, which is...
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
Before we get to that, actually, what I want to talk about this feature So, you're at this point asking yourself, how do I know when I'm unlocking things for my soldiers? Well, she tells you, whenever you've used your things enough, sorry for wording, whenever you're using your units enough, she'll tell you about a rising star as soon as you enter Castlefront Street. That's how you know your personal page has been updated. This is, whenever you visit her, you'll get to know that you've used your character enough for him or her to get an update. And these are basically the overall articles that she posts. Given on the 8th, the spokesman for the Central Gallian Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counter-strike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most of Gallia by last month's end and now stands before the gates of Randgriz. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bit to free the capital from a siege. A fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city's walls. A very real possibility should this plan fail. Yep, flames of war sweep Europa. The Empire owned and run Tayer's news outlet reported on the 6th that Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valua. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa South lacks for Ragnite, meaning that supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valua at this time. So, from time to time we'll go through...
while you're here...
And this is the second feature that you get with her.
I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
And this is the other part. And every time you pay, you get a new chapter in the story.
Thanks a million.
There are about, I think, 8, if I recall correctly. 7 or 8 They are unlocked as you progress through the story, but I think that you need to purchase them at the time. You can't do it in New Game Plus, for example, which is a feature that this game actually has.
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headline. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
That out of the way, let's go to the cemetery.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you retreat today. Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat.
And this is the gimmick in the cemetery. This guy offers you, basically, in this game, experience is
good. I hope my orders can
currency
assist you
too.
in saving the nation.
Not only
I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
so basically not only money is currency, but so is experience, though I think it would have already been established by this point. Let me just off screen I'll show this one. I am going to erase the level of my scouts and my shock troopers, because why not? So next time I'll continue the story. This is Rosan, and thank you for watching.
Looks like that's actually the new potential out of the shock troopers. Come back.